Good afternoon. So, I'm Shane. I run the Portrayals page over on Facebook where we take spirit guide art and pictures that are absolutely stunning and add in some software changes. As you probably guess, I'm not used to doing video presentations, so I've got no idea what I'm going to talk about yet, but this is about attempt 1,000,001, so we'll see where we go. So this is my room where I do all my work from. It's the converted garage, and absolutely beautiful, and it's where I sit when I need to kind of escape the speed of the real life stuff that's going on. Yeah, I get the pictures, I sit with them, and I get a feel for them. I send an invitation up to our friends in the spirit world. Just ask them just for a short while to come and join me as I work with the pictures. There's been times in the past where sit-ins have come from photographs that have been sent in. I haven't done any recently, but I started noticing that when you start to connect with a picture, initially on a psychic level, people just sort of pop in and start looking and seeing what you're up to. And there's been a few wonderful times out here where we've spoken to the people the pictures have come from and reunited both sides of life with some quite astonishing results. So, but in general, I just take pictures and get a feel for them, jot down any words or things that might come with them. And the way I work is a little bit strange in that I know when something's wrong stronger than when I know it's right sometimes. So you'll get a feeling it'll come in quite subtle when things are going well, but the minute that you get maybe a picture of a grandmother and you've done something with the animation that she wouldn't be happy with, you know it's very easy to spot. Of course, pictures are like we are, so anytime you see a person you can start to build a picture. This is, I'm talking about everyday life. You see someone at a distance and they come close, you start to build a mental picture of. Well, that's the same with these pictures. Initially you get a very, very first feeling come in, and then as you sit a little bit longer and work, you'll find that more subtle changes come in. I use more than one software package depending on what's needed, and I've got an Apple Pencil and an Apple iPad, which means I can get into a little bit of finer detail than when I'm doing the coordinates than I could when I was using a computer. We at the moment are supporting the Little Princess Trust, which not only provide real hair wigs to children going through very difficult times, they do a lot of the research in the cancers that affect children as well. And they're the only big charity that's ever got in touch actually personally and thanks us for what we're doing. That goes an awful long way, because a lot of the times you never hear back from any of these big charities, and that's not why we do it, but it is nice sometimes just to get a conversation with people that are from the far end and know what differences this is making. So initially I started this up February, probably a couple of years ago. I'd seen a picture Lynn Cottrell had done, and just it was amazing, and it just kind of, I looked at it. I've been for years winding people up with little animations on the birthdays and funny little figures running around with different objects, bits and pieces, and I just looked at it and I thought, you know what, that would be amazing if you could just get it to move. So I stole a picture off a Facebook page to start with, because I thought I'd have a little fiddle around and see if anything would come. And then as I sat in here and started working with it, you really got the feeling that the person that had been caught in the picture was with you and was close. And I sent it back to Lynn and asked what she thought, and it was received nicely. And I was then quite surprised she shared it, because I was like, just little old me out in my carriage. And I then heard of a lady called Leanne who has done a lot of artwork for many friends of mine, and has done one of my spirit guides as well. And originally She helped me set up the page by sending people with pictures, and she did a picture of Pimlico. Actually, back then I had a week off work to fit in all the pictures that came in, because I just sat for 5 or 6 days endlessly with pictures, which not only made me realise there was a great interest in what we're doing, but actually it gave me more experience in doing them, because when I look back over the years, although I've been pleased when I've done every one, I can now see differences in the ones I'm doing now, where I found ways to make eyes move in direction. So whereas before they would just look straight at you, you can now actually make them do a bit of this as well as the head movement. So that was tiny amount of detail, but for me makes a big difference. So set off originally to set up, I thought, well, if I can make £50, I think I was charging £2-3 to start with. I thought if I could make £50 for a charity, then I'd be just really grateful. And I think we're now, with the various charities, I don't think we might even be just over £1,700, so it's gone amazingly well. And I thank everybody who's supported us with that, the artists and the people that have also sent the drawings in. So I'm not going to talk forever today. I'm sure you'll be relieved of that. The first video I'm going to put up is one I've worked on this week, with a selection of videos, clips that I think have come out particularly nicely. On the front end of that, there is going to be a video about what the Little Princess Trust do, so you'll see my video on the end of that. And then if you are able to support us, please get in touch. I'm always happy to look at pictures, photographs. Sometimes there's restrictions with the software, that means if you send a picture that you really do like, it's most likely to be someone who's got a lovely beautiful smile. Now if there's teeth and glasses, that makes it very hard to get anything that is of a quality that can be shared back, and I don't share anything back unless I feel the person in it actually is happy with the results. So yeah, so that's a little bit about what we're doing, and I'm going to escape now back into my room and click the off button. Thanks for listening.